Hello, it's Friday. Hello, everybody in chat. As you know, I stealthily wait for you to show up before I say anything. So, earlier Cat Cam was looking directly at the camera when I put it up there, but now he's hidden behind the curtain. So, as usual, what happens when I'm feeling tired or uninspired is we go back to giving birds weapons. Because, look, I have a comfort zone. And my comfort zone is apparently a combination of birds and Dungeons and Dragons. Hello, Necro Buffalo. It's been a while since you've said hi in chat. Welcome, welcome. So, here's the thing that I've discovered about our Bird D&D party, I guess. I mean, sure, it's one party, why not? We have a paladin. We have a fighter. We have a bard, of course. We have a sort of a roguish character. And then we have the ones that I didn't put in the folder because I'm bad at filing. So we got ourselves, what do we have here? Another paladin, a barbarian, and a druid. And the things that we're missing. We just haven't done sorcerer, wizard, warlock. The general pool of magic. Just completely skipped over it. Did not do any of those. Oh, there's a ranger. Where's our ranger? Hang on. It's incomplete without. There he is. Where is his not hilariously large version? Maybe he does not have a not hilariously large version? That's possible. Oh well. That's fine. Forgot our ranger. Can't forget the bin chicken ranger. So anyway, I thought today that we would go for the magical birds. We would do some sorcerer, wizard, and warlock birds. And that's where you come in, because we're gonna have to figure this out together. But first, let's examine this retrospective here. Bin Chicken Ranger, which is just a really a really excellent choice. Apparently I called this best druid Kakapo, the Kakapo druid. Make you a little bit smaller there. Barbarian hummingbird, because obviously. Our death quail. Flycatcher rogue. Of course, the Potu bard. The Landsknecht fighter. And the all important Qualadin. Oh, you're right. Everything's cut off on the right. I forgot I cut off my toolbars. Let's see if we can't make ourselves a better. Nope. Just. Oh no, cat cam. We'll get them all in here. We'll make this happen. Because I so want you to see the patchwork of what we have wrought for our adventurers here. There we go. Let's get everything in there. Ooh, Secretary Bird Sorcerer. Wild magic. So this is our party. This is what's happened so far. And what we need are magic users. I mean, technically the druid magic, but also, ooh, flamingo. Flamingo has, okay, so, because some of you will be super, I'm just gonna tidy my window. Some of you will be super familiar with D&D and some of you won't. So I'm gonna give you a rundown over, we got wizard, sorcerer, and warlock. A wizard is the classic ivory tower magic user. They roll off of their intelligence. They have complicated book learning spells. They're scholars. Oh, there is a lack of woodpeckers. We do not have any woodpeckers. Roadrunner, bird of prey. I mean, technically a roadrunner is kind of a bird of prey. If you've ever watched one catch a lizard and destroy it. Roadrunners are a little bit like tiny secretary birds. So the wizard is sort of your standard ivory tower magic user. Sorcerers roll on charisma. And they're just kind of convincing the magic of the world to like do what they want, basically. They're instinctively using magic. And a warlock has made a dark pact with a greater power. You know, like a demon or a god. But not really like a not an organized religion god, because then they'd be a paladin. It's quite the thing. Ooh, blue heron. We've got a blue heron sorcerer. A tufted titmouse warlock. Ah, I love it, Auntie Shepherd. Just a small. Oh, what about a wren, like a Carolina wren? They're just so aggressive. They have so much to say. Nice. Okay, we've got some solid suggestions. So we've got your three, it's your three standard ways of doing magic. The sort of instinctive, ooh, magic, the tower study magic, and the I've sold my soul to the devil magic. You know, your three basic kinds of magic. So let's see, we got this wall. So we've got I should have made this list better. I should have made this easier to see. Carolina Wren. Oh, what was the blue heron was a sorcerer. My handwriting is terrible today. Sorry about that. Okay, we got a peacock. With a tiny millipede demon. Alright, I'm just going to put that down there because that's solid. Alright, what else? I'm going to have to scroll up. What else did we have? We had a flamingo wizard, I think. And a penguin. But what kind of penguin? We need to be specific. We've got a pirate who's a macaroni penguin. Alright, Secretary... Roadrunner. Roadrunner was good. I'm going to put Roadrunner under sorcerer. Penguin. I've already forgotten the other one that I read out. It'll come back to me. Nope, it won't. I'll have to scroll back up. Flamingo. There we go. Shrike. We're just going to be over here with Necromancer. It would spawn a flock of dogs if anyone shedded doves near it. Just, you know, just for fun. Northern rockhopper penguin. Good. Specifics. Okay. And somewhere in there was a secretary bird. I think it was, if you were a secretary bird. Just gonna put it here. Because I think it was sorcerer. But I'm not sure I'm not sure I'm feeling secretary bird sorcerer. What are the what are the little birds that clean? Not oxpeckers. They're not the same as the ox. Give up secretary bird for the roadrunner. Fair. Okay. Just gonna Google birds. Is that clean? Oh well, that just filled. Oh, it's an Egyptian plover. It auto-filled my road. Oh, Egyptian plovers are kind of amazing. Look at, they're so charming. Okay, raven under wizard. Just gonna put Egyptian plover under warlock because clearly they get their power from crocodiles. Oh, it's wizard, not warlock. Crocodiles aren't the all right. Glossy ibis. We've got, okay. Okay. So but if the glossy ibis is a warlock, where is it getting its power from? Yes, we're spoiled for choice, as Miraphora says. So so let's see. I'm sure we do need some shorebirds, but I'm feeling very Roadrunner about the sorcerer, just like charismatic wild magic Roadrunner. It feels kind of right. So that's kind of my choice. It's a bin chicken warlock, clearly has a pact with a sentient bin, but we have a bin chicken ranger, so we need to make sure we branch out. So I'm feeling very Roadrunner for. You don't think Roadrunners are charismatic? I think Roadrunners are charismatic. Well, then what is a Roadrunner if not a sorcerer? They might be scientists. I feel like parrots are really more wizards. I feel like parrots spend a lot of time studying. Ah, hello, Frymaster127. Sorry, yes, my tiny bad handwriting. Cassowary, the bird that the internet wants me to know, badly wants me to know how many people it's killed. Every time I Google cassowary, they're like, did you know they murder people? And I'm like, come on, Google, back off. A cassowary is definitely a warlock. If that's, yeah, that's just definitely. Wait, hang on. We need to. Secretary Bird's a charismatic, but Roadrunners are not. Is that what you're saying, Monty Shepard? Chaos, noisy chaos. They might be scientists. Informs me that parrots are in fact noisy chaos. I mean, so yeah, it's like a college town. It is. Oh, that's right. Secretary birds are very stylish, and they do have those eyelashes. Okay. But they're so athletic. They've multi-classed. Anyway, let's narrow some stuff down here. I'm gonna say, for now, no, they might be scientists. I'm saying that parrots mirror a U.S. college town with the chaos. Not that they're being driven to chaos. I'm saying that they're all wizard students at college. But you know, Australia is real. Australia, a real place that is real. I'm gonna make that T-shirt one day. Okay, I'm gonna arbitrarily remove from the equation the peacock because I think that he's too pretty, the glossy ibis because although I love ibis, we did one, and the rockhopper penguin because again, although I love penguins, we did a penguin already. It's true, but we could also have a cassowary monk. Yeah, I know. I gotta get on this t-shirt adventure. So here, we'll make it so that everyone can read. Here is the, oh, what font is that? You know what? Fine. It'll be that font. It'll be that weird font that I made for myself. I hope everyone can read it. So, wizard. I'm thinking... flamingo? Because that's silly. Well, the spacing on this is all wrong. Let's try and make this readable, shall we? There we go. Rangers get familiars. Also make a pin. And Australia is a real place pin. Oh, it's true. We could also do a cleric. We don't have a, so let's see. Then I'm thinking for sorcerer, currently Secretary Bird. And then warlock. Like, I just really like the original Carolina Wren millipede demon. Mostly because someone came up with a demon for me. Wow, it's a whole new font now. I guess I didn't make that plus sign. Neat. Like a Jesuit pigeon. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna check and make sure I'm on screen. Am I all my words on screen? Good, yes. What do we think? Oh, we've drifted off into we've also we don't have a cleric or a monk. So if we want to divert ourselves from so let's see. I really like the idea of a pigeon cleric. Personally, I'm very into that. But also, let's see. Oxpecker cleric, maybe. Monk. Cassowary. But yeah, I think that possibly we're gonna focus. I'm gonna keep these notes. I'm gonna remember this for later. Oh right, and although I don't know that it's a D&D class, I kind of don't care. Oh, that's the wrong layer. I kind of don't care whether it is or not, because because Shrike Necromancer is just solid. But I mean, the pigeon cleric is not going to happen because I'm like weirdly attached to the idea of a pigeon cleric. So, ooh, a bowerbird artificer. Oh, I like it. So we're saving the notes. Don't worry. The next we'll do Magic Bird D&D in the Bird D&D folder. We have the notes. They're safe. They're saved. Do not worry. But I think we're gonna stick to magic today, since it's taken us like 30 minutes to get here. Oh, cliff swallows are pretty great too. So I'm just gonna circle this for later. I'm just gonna do oxpecker ranger ? And so this is for later. So good. This has been excellent. Thank you for doing all of the thinking for me. I was not up for thinking. My brain was not helping. Also, looking up what Mirror 4 says, yep, 21st of the month, new T. Kingfisher book out. So, plug for other people's stuff. Clerics, to be fair, clerics are magic. They might be scientist points out that clerics are magic, but then so are paladins, technically, and druids. So, oops. So we can, if we're really feeling it, we got. No, that's bad kerning. So we've got a cleric pigeon. Just add that in there. But now, where to start? Where to start? What do we make first? What do we do? Oh no, Frymaster says, pretty sure last time I tried to pre-order that book, I got a condescending message about having already pre-ordered it. Oh no, you were so excited, you were like, I have to come back and order it. Oh no, wait, I already have. I did list the wizard first. Okay, wizard flamingo. Dun da da. Wizard flamingo. Just put that up there in the corner to remember what's happening. All right. Let's just grab some flamingo images here. So the flamingo standing on one leg is one of my favorites. Well, they tuck that one leg all the way up. And balance. That's a solid pose. And they have such legs. Just looking at flamingos here. I mean, this is a pretty... I found an article that says physics explains why penguins stand on one leg, and I was like, yeah, I feel like that's to be expected. Okay. So, flamingos have this sort of very iconic shape. And then just as usual, we're starting with a drawing of a flamingo as is. Before I give them tools and hands. And flamingo bills are super weird. Just super, super odd. Oops. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties, Auntie Shepherd. You lost one of us, Chat or me. Ah, the Flamingo in Fantasia 2000. Very nice. Wing hands. Yeah, you know, before I do the weird wing hands. Just gotta get the flamingo shape down. Right. So basically like that. Oh, good. I'm glad, Auntie Shepherd, that it is fixed. So we'll just make that tiny. And put it over here. So a wand, yeah, for sure. It's true. I mean, that's what you get when a bird wants to be a baleen whale. Yeah, that's pretty. It's got a weird whale eating style. So we obviously need a wand. We need a wand, and we need like a good stop whatever you're trying to do website. Stop it. And a good dramatic like wizard pose. Which what's a good dramatic I guess maybe flicking pointing your wand perhaps. I'm looking for photos of wing spread. Flamingos, you see. So I can figure out what their wings look like. So yeah, I feel like it feels like it's kind of an appropriately dramatic pose. I'm being a little bit weirdly loose about this, but that's fine. That is too big. Just a little bit too big. There we go. Yes. Got some motion in there. And some drama. Because, you know, of course. Of course, motion and drama. Yeah, when they actually unfold and spread their wings, their flight feathers are like jet black. Flamingos, which Miraflora points out is really metal. It's true. Do both legs need to be down for that pose? Or oh, I see I've used the same layer. Oops. Or do both wings just need to be spread? Nope. Super doesn't work. Super doesn't work. Huh. Our craft says that they recently learned that flight feathers tend to be black because black feathers are stronger. That actually kind of makes some sense. Interesting. Okay. Just now how are we dressing this? Okay, this is obviously, oops. This is obviously the wand bit. And that's a little bit long. Just pull that in and up. There we go. Their legs are truly ridiculous, Miraflora. They are. The reality of flamingos in motion. Yeah, just in general, flamingos' legs are hilarious. Just generally hilarious. So let's see. Oh, I wonder if avian magic is derived from earlier Saurian magic, so I was Fry Master. Avian magic inherited from the dinosaurs. As we do, we strive to be accidentally educational here on Friday Tea Time. That's helped. That's helped the scale enormously. So let's see. I'm just gonna look up D&D wizard robe, just to see what other people have decided wizards should wear. And there's no agreement at all. But it's definitely robes. It's definitely not, a vest and a shirt. We're solidly on the side of robes. And it's a flamingo, so it's going to be pretty flamboyant in its wizard robes. So let's see. Well, I think one common feature. One common feature is the spellbook satchel. So we gotta get that in there. Have your spellbook satchel. Oh, now we're investigating whether melanin makes feathers stronger. no idea. So, you know, a fancy spell book. And then, let's see. A nice sort of decorative collar bit. We can't have quite long robes though because of the legs. So, but there's such neck. So let's assume there's some decorativeness going on here. And then the robes kind of trail off down there. So melanin and cattle hide color versus sunburn risk. Yeah, because like your pets without melanin are at risk of sunburn, like white dogs. We don't want cattle with too much white around their eyes because sunburn and other eye issues, says they might be scientists. According to All About Birds, feathers that contain melanin are stronger and more resilient to wear than feathers without melanin. But why? And they might be scientists, as they are not a birdologist. Birdologist because they are a statistician for hire to a chickenologist friend. Oh, one birding book said it made them resistant to bacteria. Well. No one knows. No one knows why. Is what we've discovered. Oh, you know what? We need to design this wand. Oh, let's see. A flamingo wand. You know what? I'm just gonna Google the shrimp that flamingos eat. Oh, they're very small. Not near they're not near decorative enough at that size and age. But I'll be honest, because no one knows that, it's sort of tempting to kind of do a shrimp a shrimp shaped wand thing. Kind of stick with that. Oh, our feather research continues. Our craft shares that basically having melanin in the structure of the feather makes it stronger but heavier. White feathers, on the other hand, have little gaps where the pigment would go. So they are lighter but weaker. Also, there might be scientists that statistics is just poking numbers with a stick, really. And I have, being a not math person, someone explained statistics to me once in detail, and I was like, oh, you're just making this up. Statistics isn't math. It's an artistic interpretation of groups of numbers. And once I understood that, statistics made way more sense to me. Well, now we know. Now we know about feathers. We know about feathers. We know about melanin sunburned cows. Oh no! Get to Know Nature says Googling about black feathers gets me half science stuff, half new age woo about whether they're good luck or not. And that is the problem with much of the internet. It will give you half science, half new age woo. And Frymaster says about the New Age woo, they're good luck if still attached to indigenous birds going about their business. To which I say, fair point. I personally think that finding a black feather on the ground is good luck, but that's just because I like crows. And when I say good luck, I mean, ooh, I found a feather. So, yay. Ooh, science. Miraphora has found us a proper science article with in-depth information about bird melanin. So for your further reading, please see the link in chat. Yes, Primo says it means you're lucky enough to be around crows. I've told the story of the crow and my blueberry Danish on stream before. Surely I've done that. The crow that tried to steal my blueberry Danish. And we had words there in the street. Is this, I feel like this was no, it was all still Mr. Natural. It's always Mr. Natural. I don't know why I question myself. Ah, yes, long ago, in the beginning, probably in the beginning of Bird Dnd. The time a crow slammed into my shoulder trying to steal my blueberry Danish as I was walking down the street. He was not subtle about it, so I was prepared and I saved my Danish. And then I talked to him like I talk to my cat when I'm annoyed at my cat. Which is like a disappointed parent. Have we? Oh, we have saved now. We didn't. I don't think we'd saved the final sketch. We'd saved the notes, but not the end result there. saving the Danish. Oh yeah, it was special. It's me standing in the street looking at a crow who's sitting on like a street sign, like lecturing it about how this is my Danish and not its Danish. see if we can get a better shape here. Yeah, that's really more like it. That's a bit much. Is that angle seam? Yeah, that feels more or less right. Saved. Oh, we're learning more about dark feathers. Apparently dark feathers may help birds get rid of heavy metals in their system. That was science, not woo. We are informed. Get to Know Nature is never coming back to us properly for the rest of this stream. Get to Know Nature will just be occasionally popping into chat with bird feather facts. Apparently the UV benefits haven't been studied much in birds, says Mirafora. No, don't stop Get to Know Nature. Please, carry on. I actually think that's kind of amazing. Just like every once in a while, just pop in with more details. Excellent. You should totally keep doing it. Okay, I did not really sketch this book. I kind of was relying on my 10 minutes in the future self to understand what I meant and correct all of my mistakes. Which is a fairly common habit of past Sarah. That's fine. This unerring belief that I'll know what I meant 10 minutes from now. So we need what we need. We need a part of me says fix the perspective on that book. And a part of me says, who cares about the perspective on that book? I'm trying to decide which part of me is correct. Ah, darn, it's the part that wants to fix the perspective. Ah, I hate it when the part that wants more work is right. How frustrating. What can you do? Sometimes you just have to draw the spine of a book. Sometimes these things just happen. It's true. Future Sarah. It's true. You should always attempt to do the thing properly the first time, so that your future self looking back over it doesn't go, could have done a better job with that. That's a book. Good. Now, back to the decorative book buckle here. Because, you know, magic. And then something here. Yes. Decorative book buckles. And then decorative corner decorations. That's not how corners work. Decorative corner decorations only go on the actual corners. Outside of the book, not on the spine bit. That's weird. Why would I do that? There we go. Then let's see. Book buckling like swashbuckling, but for wizards. That. Haha, I'm making a W. I see what's happened. My brain just that's too big. I'm trying to give like the impression of like decorative text that says magic. Without actually doing decorative text. Because who wants actually decorative text? There we go. Just... No, I can't. I have to fix it. It's too close to one side. I have to fix the kerning. There we go. Magic book. And then we have this collar going on here. I'm not sure exactly. Ah, yes. It'd be coming up like this and over. Because... got kind of a decorative turtleneck thing going on here. Patterns. Ah, welcome back, Auntie Shepherd. Oh no, Kitty left. It's snack time. You can hear his collar clinking against the food bowl. So maybe he'll be back. Oh no, Auntie Shepherd, migraine. That's not ideal. I know that feeling. Had a headache for the last 2 days. Which is why today my brain is just like, no, we've got no good ideas. Thinking is for other people. I want it to not break so much. I want the feeling of the feathers without the with a cleaner line. There we go. Decorative collar. Because, you know, fancy. And then we kind of decided, oops. What? Oh, music bot. Bad timing. Bad timing, music bot. Music bot has a tendency to be a little bit aggressive with its attention seeking. Jack, are you looking at the camera? No. Turn in all of the circles. He is back. He has had his snack. And then he stood trying to decide if the sun was good enough to be worth coming back up onto the desk. And in the end decided that it was. And they've got those. I gotta have space for the decorative drapey feathers here. And the tail. And then the wing up here, like that. Holding. Oh, let's see. How am I going to make this, like, not too... That's kind of working. Just not too obviously on the nose about the shrimp. But, you know, a nice shape. Yeah. We need a magic effect. What? Magic. Just do the cheapest magic effect in the world. No, I can't. It's too silly. Fireball? Alright, let's the beginnings of Fireball here. There we go. Magic. Or we can do a magic missile. Let's see. How would a magic missile look? Like that kind of. Magic missile. I feel like the magic missile is looking more fun. Looking more fun than the fireball. Oh no, fireball. Oh, we've reached the part. We've reached the part of the stream where I make the canvas arbitrarily larger because of my choices. Magic. Oh dear, the angle doesn't really There we go. And then, all right, legs. The hilarious legs. That there. It's actually a little bit more like that. There we go. And they've got wading bird feet. Because of course they do. Now let's see. Just some black feathers here, since we've been discussing. Making a little mask. I don't know why I did that like that. Yay, digital art. Now, not Mr. Natural. It's time for gouache. It's time for big, dry, fun. Rough, dry, fun, big. Might be a little bit too big. Yep, smaller. And then we better go ahead and make sure that this wing matches. Since it's escaped from its floofy pink covering. There we go. Magic missile always sounded cooler to me, says Frymaster. Fireball is just fire lightning scaled up. Homing missiles of pure energy just sound more wizardy. That's fair. That's definitely a fair spell critique. Oh, right, and then the last bit here. Oh wait, let's do it like this. Let's just go all the way up here, and then we'll make it there we go. Okay. Have ourselves I'm gonna fix a thing quickly because no, I know it's not the right layer. I know Photoshop. Just gonna do that because grounded. And actually, that foot probably needs to be longer because waiting. So there we go. Now we have Oceanside Sunset. They might be scientists. Just like, I'm back. Oh, there's a whole thing now. Now music bots calm down a little bit. So here is our wizard flamingo. Just take a quick screenshot of that for the Twitter later. It might be scientists has food. So, flamingo wizard is done. I need more tea, so I think I'm going to take a very short break. We're at the mid-ish waypoint, the usual break time. I'm going to take a short break. When I come back, we'll move on to the next magic user, the sorcerer bird secretary. Oh, you know what I forgot though? As I'm looking at this, I forgot that some of those lines were meant to be. Finish this up quickly. Distracted. Because some of these lines were meant to be the satchel straps for the book. Can't forget that. That book's got to be held on somehow. There we go. Fixed. So, I'm just gonna, you're the list, you're that, so we're just gonna tidy up here, flamingo. That was a comma instead of an L. I'm choosing not to care. Saved. Got ourselves the flamingo. Moving on, next we have Secretary Bird Sorcerer. Oh, thanks for coming so late, Frymaster. I'm sorry the time is weird for you. but I'm glad that you got to enjoy our magic flamingo. There we go. Tidy that up. Glad that you could make it for the flamingo. Yeah, unfortunately, I try to pick a time that like kind of encompasses as many time zones as possible, which is why I start like, for me, kind of like mid-afternoon, so that some people can like slip inside and like get it sort of either really early in the morning or really late at night, but not hilariously late, except for our craft, who I there's no solution there. Poor our craft up at 4 a.m. to watch the stream. I have no idea how I would make time overlap properly there, besides me streaming in the middle of my night. Yes, Prime Master, how dare you live on a different continent? It's such a problem, this global internet attempting to schedule things. But thanks people in other continents for showing up, even though the time zones are weird and awkward, and often you are making either dinner or breakfast. Oh, 1:30 now, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I've got sort of the one side, I've got the EU who are like, it's the middle of the night now, we would like to go to bed. And then on the other side, I've got Australia, who's like, why do you start streaming at 7 a.m? What's wrong with you? But meanwhile, I'm like, but it's 3 p.m. in California. It's the middle of my day. So I'm just gonna leave that on screen. Let's see what's the best way to get this on screen with my, I'm gonna juggle, thank you. I'm gonna see if I can get all of my, because I want my break time bit. You know what, we'll do break time and cat cam maybe. Oh wait, I can solve this problem. It says your glimpse behind the scenes. Just move that webcam up. There we go. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Just gonna put the kettle on and make some more tea before I lose my voice. The kettle is on one tiny foot. Okay, I will see you very shortly. In the meantime, as I usually do, you get to name the flamingo. So, flamingo wizard in your hands, name that flamingo. I love making you guys name things. It's super fun. I will be back in a few minutes. confusing my cat. Oops. Centering my cat in the camera. Just slide him back slightly. Oh, let's see. Ooh, Philomena. I like Philomena. Unicorn Duke. I'm not even sure I can say that. Lunaristrica? Philomena. Ooh, Tolkien. The Tolkien. The pink here. What? Fiona Caparis. The pink. That is the genus name for flamingos. But it means bird of omen, oh my. That's OE, so it's Phonocaparus. Phonocaparus? Pronunciation. Hang on. We can... How do you pronounce? But is it, well, so I guess it's Phoenician, so Fen, yeah. Well, that how to pronounce did not help. Okay. Cool. Well then. It literally means blood red feathered and has similar etymology to the common name, which means crimson red water nymph. Crimson red bird, unknown bird of omen. Phonocaparus. Phonocaparus the pink. We're going with Phonocaparus the pink. Yeah, and as Frymaster points out, the last one has good potential for old wizard school pals to shorten it, fellow adventurers. So everyone calls him Fen. He's very, whenever anything happens, he's very grandiose with the whole name and title, and everyone's like, whatever, Fen. Whatever. And no worries, Artcraft. Make some food. Enjoy. Enjoy making some food. Alright. Flamingo has disappeared. But yes, exactly. Yes, they might be scientists as behold, I am Phonocaparus the pink. Yeah, but your middle name is Jerome. Yes. Exactly. You know, I was all like, I don't know, secretary birds as sorcerers, but now I'm looking again at photos of secretary birds, and I'm like, nah, y'all were right. It's fair. It's a fair point. I forgot about the what amounts to eyeliner and eyelashes and exciting crest. I forgot just how fancy. Secretary birds, in fact, are. So fancy. Just so fancy. They might be scientists that they have an embarrassing middle name and they love sharing that pain with characters. That's always good times. Let's see. Let's some secretary bird wings. Wingspans. Look at it, just some pose ideas here. This one feels pretty good. We'll have that. For you. Yeah. Excellent. And oh. And we need a good close up. This is a good close up. Grab myself an excellent dramatic close up. There we go. Okay. So, Sector Bird. I'm back to my sketchy pencil. There's my sketchy pencil. So let's see. The Crimson and it didn't. Oh, Frymaster says, I wonder if he tried to go by the Crimson and it didn't take, and now he just says, I am Phonicoparis. And people go, the pink? I've heard of you. And he just stoically bears it because they've heard of him. Ah, yes. So good. Ah, but you have heard of me. You might be scientists, ads. Yes. So good. So, Secretary Bird. I've just started this too far to one side. Hang on. I've got to find the setting that did this. Photoshop went weird and I reset all my preferences and now the layer selection is weird and I need to solve that problem. So I feel like what we need is sort of like magic. Like that kind of magic. Oops. Selected too many things. Not that. Just the wing. Oops. Again. Oops. Just the wing. Secretary birds have hilarious legs. Apparently, what we have just decided to do is the hilarious leg bird stream. What are you doing with your other hand if your one hand is fireballing? Do you spread this one out? Is it a whole thing? Maybe. Just gonna, we'll just leave this as kind of a thumbnail. Again with the, no, just move it. Just move it over. I never want to select another layer. I always want to move the layer I'm on. Just a little thumbnail. Let's see. Ooh, or we could be like extra dramatic. Sort of like, let's see. I need to get the so maybe instead we're doing kind of that pose the kind of pose we did before, where it's kind of like that, except this time it's like summoning like a pillar of fire. You know, just that kind of thing. Except we have to make sort of like, we have to make kind of like wing hands, so. So it's a little bit like your this one kind of needs to come around, I think. Then oh, what do the feet look like? What do your stabby feet look like? No one ever takes good photos of Angry Bird feet. One assumes they have pretty sturdy feet. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Yes. They've got claws. Because of course they do. Oh, and they've got fancier tails than I'm giving them credit for here. So it's kind of a hot mess, but they have smaller heads. For some reason, searching for Angry Bird feet doesn't quite work yet. No, okay, yes. So let's turn this crazy thumbnail into a visual that actually works. Let's see. got a bunch of image tabs open now. So they've got they've got kind of a raptor bill going on a little. We'll use this sort of to our advantage because they've got kind of a long, a long mouth, and I kind of want to use that to give it kind of a smug smile, you know? Because then sort of the shape of the eyeliner is also really sort of dramatic. Like there's genuine shape to it. It's not just a circle. So I've got to make the expression work, you know? There we go. Good. Because we got to get some character in there, you know. And then this is my favorite bit. They've got like the longest like sort of pantaloons. It's hilarious. So like with the flamingo, you kind of saw like most no, you can't see it because I covered it with clothes. Most birds have like, you know, like the bird body, and then they've got like a little tuft. Then they've got feet, kind of like that. Not like that. Like that. But not secretary birds. They've got these long, lovely like pantaloons. Very well dressed secretary birds. To be fair, if any bird was going to be mistaken for a phoenix, I feel like it would be a secretary bird. They've just kind of got that vibe. I'm just going to redo all of that. Just going to redo all of that. Let's see. That's better. Yes, those knee-length breeches of old-timey dudes. Yes. Like knee-length breeches old-timey dudes used to wear to show off their shapely legs, say they might be scientists. Yeah, it's very, very fancy. Which is good because we so I'm gonna bring, I think, just gonna add a layer because I want to bring I want to bring this more in line. Do I? I don't know if that's working. Complicated process of turning wing hands into fire summoning here. Has a Baroque dandy vibe. Oh, goodness. Okay. Nope, that was the wrong tool. Let's try that again. So, actual wings. Just gonna do these wings a bunch of times until I feel like I've got it. Kind of like that. Okay. Okay, that's sketching. Feet. And then I can go away. Oh wait, we need the fire tower. We'll get the fire tower back in a second. And then use this as the jumping off point for wing hands. Need to Nope, I think I'm just gonna have to do that. There we go. Okay. But then if that, so that's kind of like that. It's lost its faith in space, has music bot. Oh my. Glowing moon, we're definitely in space. Right. That needs to be bigger. That's fine. Now, well, our pillar of flame here. Now, an outfit. Let's see. Let's Google Bird Dnd, just for they might be scientists. Let's see what happens. Goodness, that's a lot of goth gentlemen who are definitely not. I do not know that Ballroom Blitz video. Let's Google glitter. Let's see what happens if we Google glitter punk dandy. No, also like fully unhelpful. I'm just gonna Baroque fashion. That was the right thing to that's more like it. There's a bunch of nobles and kings in paintings with silly hair and lots of silk. No collars for anyone. That's silly. Looking at paintings, looking at historical paintings. Let's do this together. No, I have a personal problem with Rococo. I refuse. So let's just putter through here together, shall we? We're looking at Baroque fashion. No Elizabethan collars. I'm anti-Elizabethan collars. I am into this coat and ruffleness. That's solid. Lots of embroidery. Good coat pockets. So much silk. And I don't know what's going on here. Oh, that's a lot of embroidery as well. Fancy embroidery. We're really into fancy embroidery. Okay, so it's all about that dude for the moment. What do we look at? Diego. Ah, yes, the Spanish painter. No. Get to know nature, they were not subtle. Diego Velasquez, your collars are also silly. Such silly. Such collars. Okay, we're going with we're going with a version of my initial favorite dude here. Let's see if this website will give me a. Oh, look at those tights, very nice. Let's see if this website will credit this artist. No. Cool. Fine. Well, anyway. So let's see. Some lace. And along with a hilarious bow, it looks like, which I don't. Fine, sure. You do you. 18th century. You do you. Not 18th century. 17th century. 18th century. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm bad at the. I'm bad at remembering the century versus. The fact that the numbers aren't the same bothers me. Is what I'm getting at. So we need hilarious pockets and a coat that comes down, but not too far because we don't want to. Oh, come back, music bot. Music bot gave up, finished its story, and left. So. Because we can't really have sleeves. Let's do some, like, a lace, like quite the lace puff here. To mimic that lace he's got on his sleeves. And then such decoration. And then we need some magic-y bits. I think we're gonna have, we'll have some sort of magic glowing brooch thing. Yes, magic glowing brooch thing, and then maybe amulet going on there. Unicorn Duke says that they went to Ireland in 2013, and at the Dublin History Museum they had a floor-to-ceiling painting of some fancy dude, and all Unicorn Duke can remember is that he had a gold-encrusted codpiece. Fancy codpiece competition. Ah, codpieces. So let's do. We're to the inking bit now. I think we're safely. Well, let's scale ourselves up a little bit here. All right, let's make this happen. Mr. Natural brush. piece resting over the... Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's see. I feel like the full impact of the eyelashes and the eyeliner isn't totally felt without the orange, but we'll do our best here in black and white. To communicate the grandeur of the secretary bird. In fairness, the expression goes a long way towards convincing us. That's kind of the wrong angle. There we go. Yes. Oh man, I just was drawing and I look up and I just see the word bog bodies. What's happened in chat while I was not paying attention? Our craft is cooking multiple things at once. Someone had a jewel encrusted spider on a codpiece, which is a thing. The bog bodies were much more intriguing and less alarming, says Unicorn Duke about the museum with the painting of the gold encrusted codpiece. Okay, I'm caught up. I see what's happened. See what's happened, and I've caught up with the chat. Now I'm just tidying my windows. So many windows. Okay, better. Is Kitty still properly on screen? Yes. Good. Whoa, oh, no, no. Save. Now. Just get these decorative costume bits in. Let's see, what? Okay, obviously we need a an amulet that kind of, let's mirror the fire here, just subtly. And then it's got an overly decorative edge because you know, that's the outfit that we're going with. then lace. I say lace. I say lace. I'm unconvinced that what I want to do is draw lace. So we'll see. We'll see how lace it stays. Let's... What in the world would this... I guess this collar is kind of like a... I guess what I've done is like a cravat. I don't know. Maybe. We'll just assume that that's what it is. And then this lace sleeve. Which has more lace, more layers of lace. Okay, I guess that's what I'm doing for lace. I guess that's what I've decided. I'm feeling okay about that. That feels like lace. And then feathers, I guess, because birds. And that's too unclear. I don't like it. Clean line. There we go. And a little flip. We gotta get some drama into that skirt. There. Because, you know. Because where else are we going to get it? Besides the whole gesture. So fancy. Y'all so fancy. And let's see. Oh, Unicorn Duke. Has missed some streams and watched some videos later. I am way behind on putting videos up on YouTube. I apologize for that. But all the ones that have disappeared so far from Twitch are on YouTube. So I'm working to catch up. The problem is that I need to edit together the pieces of stream that broke during the Ladies with Swords stream. I think it was, yeah, Ladies with Swords. Or possibly the Sarkis one. No, I think it was Ladies with Swords. Anyway, one of the streams, my internet dropped, so it's in pieces. And I tried to edit them together, and my computer was like, you want me to render this? You're mad. What are you thinking? It will take 7 hours. So I have yet to figure out how to make that render. in a reliable fashion. So that's kind of my weekend project. Is to leave my computer rendering and hope for the best. And I will catch up with YouTube. But you can, yes, you can always watch them for quite some time after on Twitch. They eventually time out, but not quickly. But the second part of that comment goes back to unlocking the Po2 emote, which we need 5 more points for. 5 more points. Points are based on subscribers to Twitch, as we mentioned before. This is specifically a task involved in just gaming the system, unlocking them, and then everyone can not resubscribe. That is fine. And that's still a task that we were attempting. And Unicorn Duke has offered if anybody will kick in some additional fee coverage, that they will do the final bit to get us to the unlocked second tier 1 emote so everyone can Po2. So if you guys want to work that out and facilitate that, I will move that Po2. And it won't just be me trolling you with the Po2. It will be all of us trolling each other with the Po2. Oh, let's see. Fancy pocket. Fancy pocket flap. Fancy pocket base. Decoration. Oh, we've gone back to the maths. Basically the most cost-effective way is for a bunch of people to get a tier 1, or for one person to get a tier 3, is what we have discovered. Someone bumping up to tier 2 is not getting the same bang for their buck, as it were, as the tier 1 or tier 3. It's a weird system. I don't really understand it, but Artcraft did a bunch of math. So I don't know. Yes, Artcraft has done math and optimized the approach. And I am fairly certain, because a tier 3 is worth 6 points. And we need 5 to unlock a single new emote. We have 10 currently. So a single tier 3 will get us there. I'm just adding decoration now. I'm just over decorating. What? Let's see. Yay. Well, Mirafora, let's open a side window and oh, and I got a penguin hugging a flower. Aw, I love it. So here's where let me attempt to get the counter thing open. As we know, Chrome breaks everything. Stop whatever that was. Stop. No. Nope. I don't want any of those things. No. No, oh, that was the wrong choice. Okay, hang on, we'll get there. There we go. Haha. Yes. Okay, how do I includes how do I add? Okay, we're at 17 for 25 now for another slot is where we are. And I think I might have to. It's do. Oh, interesting. Right, so yes, if we unlock another slot. Oh no. Oh, everyone. I'm not sure I can move the Po2 around. I don't want to delete you. I want to move you to whatever. I think I have to upload it separately. And, oh dear. It's fine. I can upload it separately while you all do math. But where did I put it? Surely I put it in, yes. Good. Let's see what happens if I... Oh, okay. I will have to do this later because it involves some fiddling and some deleting of stuff. But they'll have to approve it anyway, so... But... Specific information. We have unlocked a second tier 1. It's right there. It shows up. Good work. It does exist. So, it works. And thank you guys for wanting to make that happen. I recognize that it's a bit odd and a strange and specific thing that has to be done. But know that the current plan was a success, I can just upload another emote to tier 1. So what I'm going to do is delete the POTU from tier 2 and add another one to tier 1. It exists, just like Australia, says Figment's Made, which is correct. Like Australia, it's a real place. It really exists. I don't know what I'm doing with this decorative embroidery, but I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna try and do it kind of quickly because I do want to at least sketch our warlock before we run out of stream. But here I went and made such a fancy Baroque sorcerer with his fancy lacy coat. Her fancy, I mean, we don't know. Their fancy lacy coat. It's anyone's guess, really. I don't know the secretary birds have particularly strong dimorphism, actually. Okay. So. Sorcerer birds are fancy. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Shiona Serene. And yes, thank you everybody for pitching in and working out this emote slot scheme. Arcraft says that to get the third slot, we need 1 tier 3 and 2 tier 1 subscriptions, or 1 tier 2 subscription, or 1 tier 2 subs for a total of... oh, okay, hang on. One tier 3 and either 2 tier 1s or 1 tier 2 subscription is, I think, the way that's meant to read. And then getting a 4th. So if we want 4 tier 1 emotes, it's 3 tier 3 subscriptions or $75. Getting all 5 possible unlockable tier 1 emotes is 5 tier 3 subscriptions plus 3 tier 1 subscriptions or $140. The jump to 5 seems like a lot. Bear in mind that we've only got, I think, 4 planned anyway, which is the sheep guana, the POTU, and then the quail, and then the scruffy unicorn. Those were the general planned versions. So, let's see. I feel like that necklace I drew on there is just too much busy. Too much busy. Not gonna do it. Just competing with the lace at that point. And then I had sort of forgotten that there needs to be a sleeve over there. But that's fine. Works out. Yes, that is the main question. Because some of it goes to me, but let's be fair. a lot of it goes to Twitch. To facilitate this platform. And you should obviously only do it if you can afford it and you want emotes. Otherwise, don't. Because, you know, because don't. All right, chat is working out some math. Trying to decide how much they want those emotes. If you go to 5, I will come up with a 5th one. We'll make, in fact, if you come up with 5, you will come up with a 5th one. I will do whatever 5th one you want, whether it be Bird Dnd or whatever occurs. And yes, speaking of these things, people in foreign countries don't necessarily get a good exchange rate compared to people in America. So if someone wants to facilitate that, folks like Arcraft want oops, did not mean to zoom way in and out there, sorry. Folks want to facilitate a better exchange rate via the power of the internet, then that would also be spectacular. How is it that this wing that gave me so much trouble is now like the better hand? Oh well. Yay. That's just all. I have a pride bear. Perfect. Getting this all worked out. Let's pop back over to that dashboard. Maybe. Yes. Good. Takes a lot of thinking to do this while streaming on the part of my computer and internet. Let's see. How are we doing here? We're at 23 for 25 for the 3rd tier 1 emote. Oh, good. Figmus Maid got the Pride Tea, which is, I think, the best of the Pride emotes. But it's possible that I'm biased about tea. It's possible that that I have a brand image to maintain that involves tea. All right, we're just about done here. Let's give ourselves a fireball. Well, a column of fire, I guess. effects column. And do I feel like that? No, it's doing that thing in Photoshop. There we go. Just turn that off. It's doing the thing again. Oh, good. More emotes. What we got? Oh, a laughing. I don't know. Caterpillar, maybe? Hmm. Who doesn't have a sub yet? You get a sub and you get a sub. Everyone gets a sub. Checking it out here. Just gonna reload that page. How's it going? Emote settings. All right, we've got we've got 3 unlocked. We're at 29 for 35 for 4. So we've got 3 tier 1s. We made it. We made it all the way to quail. We're gonna have sheep, guana, potu, and quail. In fact, probably Monday's stream now will be making the quail. So we'll get that in there for sure, unless I have time over the weekend and want to rush it through. But it takes a couple of days for approval, I've discovered. Anyway. So. Picking random. Oh, there we go. Pride shrug. Oh, a paint bucket. Nice. I like the rainbow paint bucket. All right, back to fire. Let's try to finish this fireball. There we go. Oops. Turn off that layer. And then let's just do some a quick mask there. There we go. You get a subscription, and you just random people now. Okay, let's reload that page there, and oh yes, we have, friends, we've done it. Thanks to Arcraft, Unicorn Duke, and Mirafora. We now have 5 tier 1 emotes. You've done it. Got us all the way there. We have all 5. We've succeeded. We've won. We've done the thing. Now, everyone, now you have to figure out what you want that 5th emote to be. What do you want that 5th emote to be? We got a quail coming, we got a scruffy unicorn, the mascots of stream. Oops, don't save the Twitch chat, that would be silly. Save the secretary bird. There's a 5th emote. No, Arcraft, you did a lot of math that I did not want to do. Arcraft organized this adventure, and I think that he does not get to downplay his help. And thank you guys so much for being willing to put money into this, to put money into the possession of emotes. Because that's awesome. And that makes me feel nice. But yes, none of us would have bothered Arcraft had you not done the math. I feel like that's pretty feel like that's pretty certain, is that without the math, we would have all been like, I don't know. Seems hard. What? I see what has happened. There. Never underestimate the power of being the one to do the math. I know I don't. I pay an accountant to do my taxes every year because I do not want to do the math. A shepherd quail? How would it just... How do you make a shepherd quail emote? It's just a shepherd quail that you... Yeah, Mirafora agrees with me about the math. Yes, no one would have bothered had Arcraft not done all of the math for us. So thank you guys so much. We are all the way up to 5 emotes, and I will start rearranging. I'll get that Potu up there. A little quail with a shepherd hook. I mean, it feels like it needs a sheep, though, right? Like it needs to be a quail and a sheep. Maybe just a sheep? Unicorn Duke says this is the exact kind of shenanigans I enjoy. Ooh, maybe an ox? An ox is a good one. I feel like at 56 pixels, I'm not going to be able to do awesome tattoos on the quail. Quail Thulu. Okay, I have to tell you guys something. Hang on, we're gonna save this Secretary Bird because we've done it. We've done the Secretary Bird. We're gonna. Oops, that was the wrong. We're gonna create a group, and we're gonna try and get this this Carolina Wren sketch in there. But while we're doing that, I don't understand why all of you like Quail Thulu so much. I mean, it's fine. I don't judge you for it. I drew Quail Thulu. I made that thing exist. But, like, the fondness in which you hold it, I find bemusing, shall we say. Oh, yeah, how do I, let's see. So I saved, what I did was I saved the Potu with the fan. So let's see if, I'm gonna do an experiment. I don't know if it will work, but I'm gonna try it. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put, you there. I'm just gonna make it figure that out. It's a bad PNG file. Surely not. It says it's a bad PNG file. That seems like it's incorrect. The Pride 2. Let's just, you know what? Let's just open this and we'll try and fix this. Yeah, save it as a copy. Do the thing. I mean, the general character of this chat is definitely the D&D group that at every juncture unintentionally thwarts the best laid plans of the DM. That's fair. I save whenever I've also got I also saved Shipquana Bobity. Whenever Twitch gives us an edit thing that I think is really great, I save it. I save it for myself. So let's see. Let's try. Are you gonna be? No, it still says it's a bad. It must not be an animated GIF. And why is it bad? Here, what if it's this one? Nope, it's still bad. Why is it bad? What is What is Wait, maybe. Huh. Why you like that? No, it's the right. It's small. It's 56 by 56. It's. I wonder. Okay, new question. What if you have to be? What was it? 112 by 112. Okay. What if? Yeah, just be a copy. That's fine. This is an experiment. We're doing an experiment. Yeah, the boba tea one was so good. We keep going off the rails. I mean, no, don't say it. I feel like this chat is the D&D party that's like, you're the D&D party that adopts all the animals you come into contact with. You've definitely like talked down like the owlbear, and now it just goes everywhere with you. You're that D&D group. You've made friends with everyone. Possibly you fomented some sort of revolution within, like, I don't know, the orc lands or something. Working towards social change. I don't know. I'm testing to see if it's a scale problem. Oh, yep, it was a scale problem. Fixed it. It was just that the simple version they wanted it to be the bigger size. Yeah. That's I spelled that incorrectly, but yeah, okay. Now it's under review. So it's fine. We'll get there. Yes, Shannon Serene, the one who gets the penguin bear as a companion. That if I had to categorize chat as a D&D group, I would categorize you as the D&D group that has collected all of the potential monster enemies as friends. Yes, exactly, Unicorn Duke. That is exactly. So now my emote is under review. So Pride 2 exists. Pride 2 will show up as soon as they accept that I've just stolen their idea for Potu with a fan and just made it a tier 1 emote. I can't imagine they'll turn me down. All I'm doing is pointing out that their idea was a good one. So, and unionize them. Yes, Axe. Exactly. That's the. Hang on, I need to Google millipede because I don't remember what they look like, honestly. Ah, yes, that's okay. Good. That's what they look like. Yes. Excellent. Okay. We're gonna try and sketch this. We'll go a little bit late because I want to finish the sketch of all of the creatures. They might be scientists, as it's a running joke in D&D that any character I play will try to unionize any enemy they come across. Unionize the henchmen. Yes, exactly. Well, this has been exciting. We've accomplished quite a thing. We've done it. I'm gonna just draw a Carolina Wren. In celebration. And then, then a millipede, I guess. Oh goodness, yes, you... to be fair, my only D&D character in a current campaign is a socialist orc, so I feel ya. Constantly complaining about how bad the system is. How do we make... Okay, it has to be floating in the air, I think. I'm trying to decide how to make a millipede. How to make a millipede. Demon? Oh. Oh no, Sarah, why would you do this to yourself? Why would you put the bit with all of the legs? Pointing. That's not... No. Don't. No. Don't. Don't make bad life choices. So they're kind of millipede? I don't really know. No, again. It's not fierce and demonic enough. Okay, maybe if it's like that with, you know. Hey, Hanako. Ah yes, our craft reminds us. We are planning the system, so everyone who did subscribe for themselves, remember that you need to set it to not auto-renew, otherwise they will take your money. Next time, it rolls over automatically. But we don't need to do that, because we've unlocked all the things, and we can just stop now. In fact, we should just stop. Do not let it auto-renew. I'm just going to be here trying to figure out how to make a millipede into a demon. I don't... Oh wait, here's an image of... Oh, they're horrible from the bottom. Oh no. They're so attractive on top and so horrible underneath. Okay. Do they even have eyes? Millipedes are weird. Okay. They've got... I'll just assume that these are its glowing eyes. They've got armor. And then underneath they've sort of still got armor. And just like sharp legs. So actually they're turns out they're pretty horrible. From the right angle. So. Oh, hang on. Here. There we go. That feels demonic, right? Does it need a cloak or something to hide the horrible? No, I feel like the demon lets all the horribleness hang out. I feel like that's the thing about demons. Ah, yes. I could probably turn off. Can I turn off ads? That's actually a really good question. I wonder if I can. If I can just be like, no, I don't want it. I feel like the answer is possibly no. We need to move this whole thing over slightly. There we go. Because Millipede Demon is kind of... Yes. Yes, I can... Alas. Well, anyone can use their Prime. If they've got Amazon Prime, you can use your Prime subscription to avoid the ads for sure. I feel like also we need to be signing. And I feel like what happens is when you're a how do feathers hold pencils? I feel like when you're a bird warlock, you sign with your own feather. It seems you to pull one out and use it as a nib pen. It's a whole process. If I ran into a millipede that huge, I mean, it's only like the size of my tablet pen. If you assume that if you assume the Carolina Wren is Carolina Wren size. Well, Jack has left. Oh, he's on my roommate's lap. The sun went down, so he stopped caring. He stopped caring about the cat bed. Just the fog hath rolled in. Okay. And then this little leg is pointing at the horrible glowing contract for your soul. Well, that is a fun fact. Arcraft says, fun fact, there are centipedes that eat bats. They live on the ceiling of caves and dangle down their front half to snatch the bats out of the air as they fly by. Which I think is a fun fact. Hannah would like to know why Arcraft shared that, and Arcraft says, in all caps, because you need to suffer too. Apparently, Arcraft, knowing this, is now cursed to spread this information to all he encounters as a method of preventing the curse from consuming him entirely. What do centipede warlocks wear, I ask you? I feel like this wing actually is... Because like a finger's been removed to sign the thing. I feel like a bad person. I feel like a bad person for putting this bird through this. But what can you do? They've chosen to be a warlock. Figment's maid isn't going into any caves ever again. Chad is just saying nope over and over again about bat-eating centipedes. Uh-oh. Well, Shanna Serena is continuing the gift sub they got from Unicorn Tube. Says my pop-up messages. Thank you. Apparently really old rocks aren't worth giant centipedes. Warcraft says, I don't think they're that big, but they're big enough to eat a bat, so I feel like that's chat's line. They've decided that big enough to eat a bat is too big. Just too big. What do? What is the regalia of the millipede demon? Just gonna look up. Oh no, Destiny 2. Destiny 2, why do you have warlocks? That's not helpful. That's not what I want at all. I will have to add D&D to my modifiers there. Aren't most demons naked? Yeah, no, I have to dress up the bird. The demon stays naked. But, like, what kind of symbolism and regalia? An evil pendant. Yeah, an evil pendant. Obviously, yeah, obviously an evil pendant. Definitely an evil pendant. Skulls of enemies, maybe? Bird heads do not lend themselves to headdresses, really. Something spiky, maybe? Like, to go with the stabbiness. Yes, the warlock. We're not. Oh no, unicorn duke. No, we don't need. The demon can stay naked. It's fine. The centipede. I'm sorry, not the centipede. The millipede. The millipede can stay naked. We're dressing up the. So what if we've got like some insignia here that's like, you know, the visuals of your chosen, and then like proper robes. For some reason, there's a lot of low cut. Low cut warlock robes. So then maybe like you know, like some creepy spiky bits. Lots of millipede designs. Yes, creepy spiky bits, says Miraphora. Yeah, you know, like some spiky bits. Just to kind of ruin everything. You know. Kind of like that. Yeah. Do beetles have skulls? I mean, they don't really. Like a run biker gang. Yeah, maybe hang on. Let's make a mistake and Google beetle head. This red is extreme. It is. I mean, look, it's made a pact with a demon. Of course it's extremely goth. Of course it's goth. So maybe let's oh, here we go. Like a stag beetle head maybe. Needs to be a little bit higher up. Up here. You know. So like threaded through. And then, you know, like a couple of smaller ones tied on. Yeah, unicorn dukes. Beetles have pincers. Just make it. Let's go all in on the scary bug parts, shall we? We'll just be extra goth. There we go. Just a string of bug heads, of beetle heads. Just really going for it. Really going for it with the and this bit here just is in the wrong scale and I need to fix it. Just needs to be so much larger. There we go. And this is an unacceptable tangent. Good. Well, I think that that's enough of that sketch. I think that that's pretty much the goth warlock we were looking for. Let's see. See if we can't go just a little bit late and get our warlock inked here. Warlocks are the TAs of the magic world. Oh no. Contract signed to their own feather and their own blood. Yes, exactly. Oh no, get to know nature. Get to know nature is gonna start like thinking of centipede blood or millipede blood pacts when encountering Carolina wrens. Poor Carolina wrens. They've brought this on themselves by being so yelly. Such shouty little birds. Also, they look angry. By virtue of the fact that they've got this like white stripe right here. That's just, it's an angry eyebrow. You know? But they're so shouty, yeah, they're so shouty. Clearly they've got something to shout about. And apparently it's that they have to bring glory to the millipede demon. Because they've made a deal. And then got this sort of plaque necklace going on here. And then the symbol of the mighty millipede. Spiky bits. You know, as you do. Your blood quill contract here. And kind of wrap around robes, because I guess comfort with those spikes, you gotta have some concessions. Oh yeah, it's poor music. We made music bot work hard today. Yes, contract signed in their own feather and their own blood. Absolutely. All right. Some beetle heads. All chained together. Because, you know, why not? It's a little unimpressive one. There we go. And then we got a sash, you know, to hold our robes together. Again, symbol of the millipede. There. Proud affiliation. Our missing I guess finger? It's unclear. It's unclear how this works. And I think it's best if we don't ask. Oh dear. So small, much rage. Yes. Yeah, our little upright tail. And then feet. Oops. Forgot to give it depth. There we go. Feet. And oh Lord, now I have to do the millipede. The aesthetic of this run. Small, angry. "2020, the year they might be scientists, embraces their inner goth." Excellent. Not too silly. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it a force of nature, I guess. Okay. Millipede. Let's have complicated parts. No, I'm not sure how to do them. Okay. That feels okay. Feeling kind of comfortable with the choices that I've made that brought me to this place. Making the millipede. Yeah, it's lots of little bits. I don't know where the legs kind of are meant to join, so I'm doing what I want. Seems fine. Except that leg is pointing at the contract. That leg has goals. Line there. Line there. And here. Oops, that's too many. Too many folds. Yes. So many millipede legs. A whole new layer now, because we need this contract to be, like, more impressive, I feel. You know, just a little bit more. And it's like in horrifying infernal characters, I assume. Because, I mean, you know, demon. Sensible anatomy is optional, says Arcraft. Yeah, it's a horrifying demon. It's all the worst bits of millipedes. Okay, I'm just gonna hang on. Yeah, I need to do a bit of blood splatter here. Keep making like a 4 shape. I gotta stop doing that. And then, you know, the symbol of the millipede again. Oh, I've done this awfully wrong, haven't I? Hang on. Nope, it's fine. There we go. Horrifying infernal contract. Oops. Not that layer. This layer. And then, you know, a demonic glow, if you will. Just all around this whole horrifying specter. There we go. Oh no, MusicBot was... Unicorn Duke bought clippers a couple of years ago because hair people always try to give me weird pixie cuts when I just want them to buzz it. It's cheaper. Yeah, seems fair. I cut my own hair like last week with some clippers and some scissors, and it's okay. It's better than it was. This run is so goth. Oh, did I miss? I feel like I missed. Yeah, I missed a line there. There we go. This run is so goth. Yeah, I will say that I had to do the left side of my head with my left hand. So cutting your own hair, even with clippers, is not for the faint of heart. But yeah, I made the oh no, I wasn't expecting a pandemic mistake of having a haircut that does not last without maintenance. So I ran out of patience and did something about it myself. Okay. There we go. Carolina Wren. And I'm just gonna, because this is silly, I'm just gonna delete that. There we go. Carolina Wren and Millipede Demon is a thing that has happened. I have succeeded in finishing the ink for. Just do some screenshots. I felt like I had to keep going and finish the things we'd started out to do. We've got Wizard Flamingo, the sorcerer Secretary Bird, and the Carolina Wren warlock. What is the wren's name, though, chat? What is the wren's name? As I'm looking at the wren, I'm thinking these lines are not serving any purpose. And I can do better ones. That's better. Is the flamingo's name written down? It's not. That is a good point. Oops. Let's let's figure out what the spelling of that is. Flamingo's name is not written down. Yes, signing a record contract. Oh, how far back in time must I go to find how one spells? Oh, quite far. Ah, thank you. They might be scientists. Phonicoparus, the pink. A few blood drop. That's a thought. Hang on. Maybe we've got some. There we go. Yes. Good. A little bit of blood there on the wing. Fixed that. Yes, Phonicoparus the pink. And then we've got Secretary Sorcerer. And Renlock. Poor Ren is so hardcore. I know. He's so like all the other Bird Dnd are like, la, we're birds, and the warlock Ren is just like so edgelord. Renlock. Renlock would be kind of a cool name, but it's spelled with the silent W. Oh, Ludwig? Let's see. Thriothorus. I mean, like, look at the spikes. just such a... Arcraft says he feels like their name must be either appropriately epic or utterly mundane, which I feel like kind of makes sense. Oh no, Blue Potter is raiding with a party of 5, and I don't know what they think they're gonna find. Hi, Blue Potter. I don't know what the title of this stream says anymore, but welcome to whatever this is. Oh, Ludwig is a good name for the secretary bird. You're right. Welcome, raiders, to the end of a Bird Dnd stream. Where we Ludwig. That's just right. Oh, Ethel. Oh, I kind of like Ethel. Ethel, the edgelord warlock. Seems pretty impromptu. We've got a flamingo wizard, a secretary bird warlock, and a secretary bird sorcerer and a wren warlock, and we're attempting to name them Ethel Renlock. Astaris the Third. Oh my, there's 3 of them. You've all gotten really into it. Let's see, wait, the secretary bird's Latin name is Sagittarius serpentaris? Oh my lord. Someone was very excited about that. Oh, let's see. Tiny things. Okay. Hang on. What layer even am I on? Renlock. Ethel. I'm into Ethel. I think it's funny. Ethel Renlock. Darius. The third, implying that there is that third? The third? Is that how you do Roman numerals? I don't know why my brain just decided it didn't know. But I feel that's what I'm doing. That's what's happened. It means the Archer of Serpents. Wow. Secretary Bird's scientific name is as hardcore as this small Carolina Wren signing its warlock contract with a millipede demon in its own blood. Cousin Ren. It's a good... Renlock is actually a pretty solid fantasy name. I think Ludwig Serpentarius just sounds appropriately grand, I think. Right? You know? Ludwig Serpentarius. It's Ludwig, right? The fee of the German. Not Ludwig. It's Ludwig. Ludwig? No, that's the other way around. Because Werner is Werner. Letters. I'm just gonna go with Ludwig. Ludwig and Sagittarius. Just wandering around. No, that's not fair. I already made Arcraft give me a full German lesson when we were talking about the Zweihander. Now I've forgotten. Anyway. So I can only demand so much live German lessons before I'm pushing it, I think. I'm saving this file. Oh, that is not the modern German spelling. Well, there we are then. To be fair, I just spelled it however I felt it should be spelled. Oh. Right. Yes, then I would say it. Then I would be saying it correctly if I had spelled it the way that. Ha. So it is Ludwig, but it's spelled the way that yeah. Haha. Oh no. Sorry, Arcraft. I hope that they don't mind that we've borrowed your familial name for this very fancy secretary bird. It just seems appropriate for this very fancy secretary bird in the Tower of Flame. I always feel bad when people raid like at the end of streams when I've already streamed late. And I'm like, hey, welcome to the stream I'm trying to end. Sorry. Oh, good, all good. Yes, good. I mean, look at that pretty fancy secretary bird. Like, who wouldn't wanna claim that they shared a name with this glorious secretary bird? Just so fancy. So let's see, we have Ludwig, Serpentarius. We've got... I'm just gonna have to... this is the day in which I must remember pronunciations of things. Pheniciparis the Pink, who I believe has the middle name Jerome. We decided. And then Ethel Renlock, Astarius of the Third. The name of the millipede demon is, of course, an infernal and too horrible to pronounce out loud. In case you wondered. It's an unspeakable name that we will not speak. But I have, for some reason, designed like a millipede petroglyph that goes that you can all make. But the family calls him Millie, yes. It's just a zigzag line, and then another zigzag line. Then you connect all the points that are innermost. And then it's a circle, and then you just do dashes in the gaps. There you go. You too can use the symbol of the ancient demonic millipede, if necessary, to call upon their unspeakable might. I think my sign says it works. It is, if it is leg clicks, yeah, it's literally unspeakable. I feel like there's actually another leg up here. I need to, hang on. There we go. Need that as a pendant. Oh no. We'll have the nice T Kingfisher seals of the dancing rat and the closed eye, and then like this horrible demon thing. It's true. Do you want to associate yourself? Oh yeah. Anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you really want to associate yourself with the millipede demon. But if you need to, I've given you a symbol. World building. So once again, we've gone quite late with Friday tea time. It is nearly 7 p.m. So I think that given that we've accomplished so many great things today, it's time to start winding down. Oh, I bet Mary Capaldi does have a millipede pin. By the way, Mary Capaldi does really amazing insect pins if anyone wants enamel pins of really great insects. I have a few of her pins. There's a firefly one that glows in the dark. It's amazing. And thank you everybody for doing all that subscribing and all of that math today. You have been super awesome, and you've created 5 unlockable emotes that everyone can use. Over the weekend I will change all of the settings so that it's super inexpensive to use all of them and to edit them. Oops, did not mean to zoom out. And that way everyone can use them for all time. There aren't any good edits this month, I'm afraid. Which is really unfair. But you know, what can you do? Oh yeah, so next Bird Dnd. Next Bird Dnd, we still have a Shrike Necromancer and a Cleric Pigeon on the docket, if you will recall. Oh no, a Celestial Centipede pin. So yeah, the next D&D adventure, we'll have our Cleric Pigeon and our Shrike Necromancer, kind of in opposition to each other, I think. Because that makes sense, right? The Cleric and the Necromancer on either side of the battle, sort of. Oh, Pride Tea is such a good Pride Tea is such a good emote. It's so perfect. So perfect. So yes, next time on Bird Dnd, Cleric Pigeon and Shrike Necromancer are what's on the list. Oops, and I'm trying to save chat again instead of the file that I was working on. But that will have to, well, it might not have to wait. Monday, I'll see you on Monday when I stream from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time, where I will probably be making emotes. But if we make all the emotes, we'll go back to Bird Dnd. There are so many fancy pigeon breeds. So true. So, look forward to Monday Emote Day. And I will try and remember to change the title of my stream ever. They've made it so hard to find. And I use OBS, not Streamlabs, so it doesn't automatically give me the option to do it. Which is why it still says it's Friday or Monday or whatever the last thing I said was. But look forward to emotes and Googling fancy pigeons. Good work, Team Quail. Good hustle, good teamwork today. I'm very proud of all of you. You're all great and wonderful. And you've made this happen. Which is a little dark, but I feel you can be proud of it. I feel that you can be proud of the Bird Warlock. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will see you on Monday and on Twitter. Until then, be safe, be kind. Thank you so much. And remember, soon the POTU will be yours. Bye!